Elon Musk, the well known and sometimes controversial billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has made a fairly bizarre claim on Twitter. Specifically, he has claimed that his father, Errol Musk, did not own an emerald mine, when most sources say that Errol Musk did indeed own an emerald mine. In response to someone saying that Elon had a daddy who owned an emerald mine who could bankroll his education and privileged upbringing, Elon replied, "He didn't own an emerald mine, and I worked my way through college, ending up approximately 100,000 in student debt. I couldn't even afford a second PC at Zip2, so programmed at night and website only worked during day. Where is this BS coming from?" Perhaps what Elon Musk meant when he said his father didn't own an emerald mine was that his father didn't own a 100% share of an emerald mine, but most sources do say that his father, Errol Musk, did indeed own a 50% share of an emerald mine. And if his father did own a 50% share of an emerald mine, it doesn't contradict the other statements that Elon Musk is making. Specifically, it doesn't contradict the claims he made about his student debt or Zip2. One source that says that Elon Musk's father owned a emerald mine in Africa is this Business Insider article from 2018. In this article, it tells the story of how Errol Musk in the mid 1980s ended up getting half a stake in an emerald mine after he sold his airplane to a group of Italians for 80,000 pounds. And the group of Italians then apparently offered him to purchase 50% of an emerald mine in Zambia for 80,000 pounds, and he went ahead and did so. In another Business Insider article from 2018, Errol Musk tells the story of how a teenage Elon Musk, along with his brother Kimbal, once casually sold his father's emeralds to Tiffany and Company, apparently while his father was sleeping. It also quotes his father as saying that they were very wealthy, and, in fact, we had so much money, he said, that at times we couldn't even close our safe. Now, I want to point out, though, that Business Insider is not the only source for the information that Elon Musk's father owned an emerald mine. Another source for that information comes from this article published in The New Yorker in 2009, long before the Business Insider articles were published. The New Yorker is a magazine that has a reputation for meticulously checking the facts in its articles. And for this particular article, they did interview Elon Musk. This article says that Elon Musk's parents divorced when Elon Musk was 8, and that does align with other sources that say that his parents divorced in 1980. Since Elon Musk was born in 1971, he would have turned 9 in 1980, but he would have been 8 before he turned 9 in 1980. It says that Elon Musk, after the divorce, along with his 2 siblings, lived with their mother in South Africa with a succession of nannies. Interestingly, it also quotes Elon Musk as saying, "I think my mother somewhat overstates her role in raising me." It also states that when Elon Musk was 11, Musk told his mother that he was going to move back to Pretoria to live with his father, Errol, an electrical engineer who would later own an auto parts store and share in an emerald mine. So it does say that his father would later own a share in an emerald mine. And this is long before the Business Insider article came out. It quotes Elon Musk as saying, "You have 3 kids and dad has no kids," Musk explained. "My father is not a fun guy to be around, but it seemed like the right thing to do," he told me. He hoped that his father would move with him to America, where he'd once taken him on a visit. America was comics, movies, technology, freedom. When that plan failed, Musk immigrated to Canada on his own at 17. It goes on to say, there he floated among his mother's cousins' houses, often living on $1 a day and buying hot dogs and oranges in bulk. So this actually does line up with the Business Insider article that says that his father acquired the emerald mine sometime in the mid-1980s. This would have been after Elon Musk had moved in with his father. And interestingly, it says that Elon Musk actually wanted to move in with his father at the age of 11. In the Business Insider article, his father did claim that they were very wealthy and sometimes they had so much money that they couldn't close the safe. And that all doesn't contradict this article, because this article says that he moved in with his father, but then moved to Canada when he was 17. And when he was living in Canada, he might have not had as much access to money. It does say that at that time, Elon Musk did often have to live off of $1 per day and bought hot dogs and oranges in bulk. Now, it is true that Elon Musk has a very complicated relationship with his father. They are described as being estranged from one another. I don't believe they are on speaking terms. His father did have a child with his stepdaughter. His father does acknowledge that he had a child with his stepdaughter, and the fact that he had a child with his stepdaughter does not mean that he did not own an emerald mine in Africa. And in fact, this child was born around 2017, long after the New Yorker article was published, which said that his father had an emerald mine in Africa. I also want to point out that 2 or 3 of his family members, specifically his mother, his brother, and his sister, did actually back up some of the claims that Elon made on Twitter. But what's interesting is none of them actually confirmed Elon's claim that his father did not own an emerald mine. His brother Kimbal tweeted this: "We built Zip 2 by sleeping in our office, so we didn't need to pay rent for an apartment, showering at the YMCA. When investors came to meet with us, we'd have to hide all the sleeping gear and cooking equipment. Honestly, those were good days. America has been good to us." But Kimball did not back up Elon's claim that his father did not own an emerald mine. Maye Musk did make a tweet that seems to back up some of the claims that Elon made. She tweeted, "Did I mention we had fun in Toronto? Elon Musk, Kimball, approximately 1992. Before we moved into the rent-controlled apartment, we removed the peeling green velvet wallpaper and had a really low quote to paint the walls with. My mom's artwork is on the walls." But you'll notice she does not actually say that Elon Musk is telling the truth when Elon Musk claimed that his father did not own an emerald mine. Elon's sister, Tosca Musk, did reply to her mother's tweet by saying, "I remember pulling up the old carpets ourselves with a screwdriver. It slipped and sliced your hand really badly. You were so concerned you wouldn't be able to work. Hashtag a woman makes a plan." But this tweet also does not back up Elon's claim that his father did not own an emerald mine. Maye Musk also quote tweeted one of Elon's tweets, but she did not quote tweet the tweet in which Elon denied that his father owned an emerald mine. Instead, she quote tweeted a different tweet. The quote tweet that she quoted was Elon saying, "This is a pretty awful lie. I left South Africa by myself when I was 17 with just a backpack and suitcase of books. Worked on my mom's cousin's farm in Saskatchewan and a lumber mill in Vancouver. Went to Queen's University with a scholarship and debt, then same to University of Pennsylvania/Wharton and Stanford." Elon Musk did enroll in Stanford, but he dropped out after just 2 days. This tweet, which he is saying that's a pretty awful lie, was in response to the suggestion that perhaps his father stole the emerald mine from black people in South Africa. Now, it is true that Elon Musk was born in South Africa in 1971. At that time, the apartheid was in effect. However, the emerald mine that his father owned was not actually in South Africa, it was in Zambia. Maye Musk replied, "Elon Musk, hopefully the lies will stop as your story is in my book. Also, Tosca Musk sold my house so we could follow you to Canada. Then Kimball joined us. You all took out loans and worked hard to go university. Hashtag a woman makes a plan." So in this tweet, Maye does seem to be backing up Elon's claim that he did take out a loan to go to college. However, she does not actually back up his claim that his father did not own an emerald mine. So, given all this, I think that it's quite possible that Elon Musk is not being entirely truthful on Twitter when he says that his father did not own an emerald mine. Elon Musk has not always been truthful on Twitter in the past. Elon famously tweeted back in 2018 that he had the funding secured to take Tesla private at $420 a share. This was long before Tesla's stock price had reached $420 a share. But as it turns out, he did not actually have the funding secured. He was apparently just making it up. So we do have the Business Insider article, which quotes Errol Musk as saying that he acquired 50% of an emerald mine back in the mid 1980s. In addition, we have the New Yorker article published in 2009, long before the Business Insider article was published, that states that Elon Musk's father did have an emerald mine. As I stated earlier, the New Yorker is a magazine known for its meticulous fact checking in its articles. It's also interesting that while his family members did seem to back up some of his claims, his mother, his sister, and his brother did not actually say that it's true that his father did not have an emerald mine. So I think that there is reason to believe that maybe Elon Musk wasn't telling the truth when he said that his father did not have an emerald mine. It is possible that Elon Musk meant that his father did not own 100% of an emerald mine, when in fact his father only had 50% of an emerald mine, although 50% is still a pretty significant share. Or maybe what he meant was his father did not have an emerald mine when he was born, and that would actually be true because Elon was born in 1971 and his father did not acquire a share in an emerald mine until the mid 1980s. Either way, I would still have to say that Elon Musk's claim that his father did not own an emerald mine is misleading at best and an outright fabrication at worst. Thanks very much to my Patreon producer, Lena, aka Lollipop, and my Patreon associate producer, Jamie Joy. Thanks to everyone for supporting my channel, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you aren't already, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon for notifications, and together we shall take over the world. You can also catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Snapchat at ZorkMid123.